That was the question. What situation is more ideal? Would you rather come into it with the man having everything already laid out, or do you think it would be a more ideal situation if y'all built it together and formed that bond and built the situation together? And most women said they want to come in with a pre-made package already.
Ideally, we would like to, but that's not the reality in today's day, right?
However, what I deem is enough for me is enough for me. Right? This is where ideal they set and shape expectations, right? I can come to you with my 1993 Honda, right? My one bedroom condo, right? And that's good for me. But like I said, the question, are women ready? Are y'all ready to be wives?
Fix your face, B. Taylor. Fix your face.
What I take for me, what I deem for me as good enough, you're going to be like, hell no, dog.
I feel like what Ricky said is getting lost in translation. When he's saying that, hey, because essentially what he's saying is a man coming in, being able to provide necessities is not enough for most women. Most women want to come in to a life of excess. Those are two different things. And there's a wide range of space in between there. Just like she just went right to the futon on the floor, mattress on the floor, no furniture. No, that's not necessarily the case. The man may have an 800 square foot apartment, one bedroom, sure, but shit, it's just me and you. Why do we need two bedrooms? But again, and just like Rick said, you got a 93 Honda. Last I checked, the 93 Honda had two seaters. Four seats in the car. Oh, wait. Let me finish.
They don't even sell alternators for 93 Hondas no more.
Okay, it don't. We can find it. Mine running good. I don't need no alternator. But what I'm saying is this, right? Is that car is able to get y'all from point A to point B. That house is able to be livable for both of y'all to live comfortably. But again, most women coming into a situation like that, they don't want just necessities. They want excess. And what Ricky's saying is that if you want excess, you need to be willing to build with that man to get excess. You shouldn't come into a relationship expecting excess.
And women. Most men are blaming women for everything. That mindset alone, I don't care how much money you have. You have an internal issue that makes you unrelatable, and I don't care about your ring or being with you because I can't stand laying next to you. Nobody brings that in.
Men think you got to want me because all the other stuff is easy. That's
what makes women want you, though. It ain't what you have. Are you a man that people like?
The wife will see and know that man is the husband. A wife knows that. A wife is not about the material, the ring, the $30,000 ring, the 3-story condo, or the $300,000 house. She'll know, especially if that's the man that has the ability, which goes back to what you just said about the credit report and the purchasing power is what I said earlier. That's more important than any material thing you can have coming in. Because what if he has all this coming in, then you get this finicky wife or this woman that you marry. Oh, I don't like that. Or
we said a wife.
Can he be likable as well?
Men said a wife is cooperative. All these other things. Right, if she's willing to meet you where you are, she's already willing to cooperate.
I want to hear you. But she's not a wife because she came in with complaints.
But that's what OT
Come on now.
She came in with complaints because it wasn't the house she chose. That's how women work. So my whole thing is, what he's saying is it's better to build with a man, not saying that the man doesn't want things, but it's usually men do things for women. Ricky has been telling us this for all last 4 weeks. Men do things for women. So he would love to have a wife to say, okay, babe, it's time for us to buy a house. Which house do you want? They want to do that.
That sounds like a handmaid.
They want their wives to be, proud of them in that way. They want that. So hold on 1 second. Let me just try to get this out.
That's because it's like
can I please get this out, Lucky? Are you saying you're not gonna let me?
Okay.
I just want to get done with the thought, and then
I'll act like we're arguing. We're not arguing.
We're not. No, I was just asking.
But what I'm saying is, what happens is we say words and we get far off of it. And I'm just trying to stay on the point because now you're saying he does things for women, but Ricky just said, I have this here and I need you to build it. If he was doing it for women, he would make sure he had it to invite her in there.
Not until after
he will do it for the right woman, not for any woman. He will do it for the right woman.
It comes afterwards. You find a wife, then men have to know. Listen, men want respect, but they absolutely have to know that they can trust their woman. If a man thinks a woman is here for the come up, there's a problem. That's the first thing men always say is she gonna take all my shit. So let him have a $300,000 house. He brings this woman in. 5 years later, this ain't big enough. I think, honey, can you work a second job and we get a bigger house? Then no, he says, no, babe, you got to be here. You got to be good with this. Then she's out. Guess what?
That's not happening.
She get half of the 300,000 that she
That's
needs
not
to
happening.
give it to. She
Most
get half of
situations.
it.
That's not
Honestly,
happening.
I probably would have to wait.
We
till
just had a
Ricky, because
situation.
this seemed like a contradiction, and it just
Yeah.
seemed like a contradiction because I'm not saying I don't. Y'all know I understand wholeheartedly, but the conversations when you say one thing, we do this for women, but you're not creating a space that women would like because I need you to build it. Oh, for the white woman, I'll build it. So what are you doing, dating, and then once you feel like she's the right woman, let me go back to my house and build an environment, and then come. That's not what they're doing. Y'all just saying stuff for conversation, but when we try to bring it to reality and what most women are complaining about, it doesn't add up because most of the conversation seems women. So what is it on the men? If it's for women,
Yeah,
or
thank
is
you.
it for women or it's not?
No, Lucky, listen, the man himself, the man that presented himself to you as a God-fearing man, because that's the man that gets married. That's the man that holds the vows. That's the monogamous man that you want. That's him. It's not the random. It's not those other men that you've been talking about. That's the man that you're talking about. The other man you're talking about. The man is a husband. He wants to know that you want him in his plan, that you're willing to let him lead, and things, the big decisions need to be made by him and in his timing. He wants to know that you'll be homeless with him. He wants to know if you'll do that. That's being down for your man. That's protecting him and you. Will you be homeless with me?
So
And
her
if
job
any-
is to
or
protect.
if any one
Lucky,
of
you
those
were right.
answers are no, then he's probably not going to trust you. That's why men are saying all the time, I can't trust the woman, because they know as long as it's good, you'll be there. But as soon as something get tough, you're out.